guys, I'm here again and I'm back with another video today. Thank you so much guys for the love on all my other videos. For the new subscribers, thank you, welcome to the family. Yeah, please continue to share my videos, continue to comment, continue to like. I'm trying, I want to get to 500 subscribers before the end of July. I mean, I know that's small for you guys. You guys can, I just need 251 more subscribers. But yeah, there's nothing you guys cannot do, and there's nothing God cannot do too. So yeah. So today's video is a different kind of video. It's I wouldn't say serious, but yeah, it's quite serious. I just want to discuss about something. I've been meaning to do this video, and yeah, this video particularly is meant for nurses in the abroad that are planning to be licensed in Nigeria. Aside from being a makeup enthusiast, or should I say makeup artist, I'm a nurse first and foremost. So yeah, I schooled in the Philippines. I graduated in 2018, and I remember that during that period, I had no clue whatsoever about, getting my license here in Nigeria. I did not know how to go about it. I did not know what I was supposed to do. I had no one to ask, basically, because in my school, I only knew one person that was Nigerian that graduated from my school, and she didn't even go through this process. She went outside the country for masters or something, I don't know, but she didn't go through this process. So I didn't have a lot of information. People were saying this, people were saying that, everyone just said different things. And we got home and realized that in fact, none of what we were told corresponded with, the information we got when we actually returned home. So yeah, this video is basically me enlightening you guys. If this video might help somebody you wouldn't know, you might have a friend that's outside the country and wants to come home for their licensure. Share this video with people, it might help somebody. So let me start with this. I schooled in Philippines, right? Philippines does not allow foreigners to take their licensure exam. They are selfish like that. If you're a foreigner, once you're done with school, once you graduate, come back to your house. I came back home, myself and my cousin decided, let's start this licensure process. So before we even came home, right, the information I had, because I made my mom talk to a friend of hers that is a nurse. She was like, oh, it's not that, they will come home 3 months, they'll take the exam and get the license. That was basically it. In my head, I was like, oh, 3 months, I'm out. After 3 months, I'm done, I'm out again. That was what I had in mind. And then my cousin and I decided, let's start this process. They said it's 3 months, right? So we went, I remember we first went to Nursing and Midwifery Council. They have a branch in Lagos. That was where we first went. Those ones, personally, I feel like those ones are just there. They are just there. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say, but in my opinion, I don't think those people are functioning. I don't think they are doing anything. So when my cousin and I went there, right, they made us photocopy several things. We took passport pictures, just rubbish. And after everything, they now told us, oh, you guys have to go to Abuja. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, what was the point of this whole process there? You guys made us do all of this for what? So we had to take a trip down to Abuja. We got to Abuja. Still, in our head, we thought it was easy peasy, breeze in and breeze out. Then we got to Abuja and they gave us one of their booklets, I don't know, and then we read the whole process. Mind you, I checked on the internet, there was no detailed information about the process. So, on getting to Abuja, we saw the book and it was like a whole lot. Like, that was when I realized, bro, nah, this is not 3 months. This is way more than 3 months. The book was, after calculating how many, all the things they wrote in the book, it was looking like 2 years, 2 years before getting the license. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I remember I called my dad was like, something is wrong with you. What do you mean you're not doing this? You are doing it. Like, what's the process like? Let us know. So first, they were like, you have to, because you're foreign trained, you have to go through a registration process. You know, we paid different money, they registered us. After registering and paying, that was in 2018. I can't remember for sure the amount, you know, of everything, but I know we spent way more than 200k. What am I saying? 200k, that's me even minimizing it, but we spent a whole lot more. After the whole paying money process and everything, we were like, okay, they registered us now. That was in September 2018. We're like, okay, they registered us now. Next thing is for us to do a screening. They were like, yeah, they will call us back to let us know when the screening would be. In my head, I'm like, September, like, let's do this fast. They did not call us back for screening until sometime in December. After like 2 months. What am I saying? October, November. 3 months, after about 3 months. Then they called us for this screening in Abuja again. So we had to spend money traveling, you know. No, there's no branch anywhere that can do this. You have to go to the headquarters, which I found very somehow, because what's the point of the branch in Lagos? You feel me? Why is there a branch in Lagos if we can't do this there? Why do we have to risk our lives and travel down to Abuja? And mind you, we were going by road. We went by road. I remember there was one time we went to Abuja. We didn't get to Abuja until midnight. And midnight, we left Lagos around 8 o'clock. We didn't get to Abuja until midnight. So that was just somehow for me, like, you guys are risking people's lives. But I mean, it's Nigeria. The way we do our things here, even me, I don't understand. Yeah, the screening was done in December. For the screening, you pick 3 states. You know, they will post you to one of the states for your adaptation. So you are wondering, what is adaptation? So adaptation is like, even though I've done 4 years in school, I need to accustom myself with how Nigeria does their own things. Do you get? That's adaptation. So in the screening, after choosing the states, you have to go with your documents, of course. Oh, I omitted something. Before you register in Abuja, you first have to evaluate your credentials. All your credentials, you have to evaluate them in the Ministry of Education. That one too is another process on its own. You go to Ministry of Education, you have to get your WIEC, you have to buy a scratch card. Even though you have your WIEC certificate, are you listening? Even though your WIEC certificate is there, it is original, they can see. You need to get a scratch card for them to view the results on the system. Make it make sense. But again, this is Nigeria. Anyway, so yeah, after you do all of that, then they will register you at the Nursing and Midwifery Council at Jabi, the annex. Anyway, so the screening, they would, you know, they will look at your credentials, they would ask you a few questions. I can't even remember the questions that were asked, but it's not something serious really. You can't fail the screening. They will post you somewhere, you can't fail the screening, but they will just ask you some questions to ensure that, oh, this person went to school, basically. So after the screening, right, they will tell you to go. They will let you know where you are posted later. Sometime, I think early January or late December, I think December 30 or December 31, everyone found out where they were posted. I was posted to Ilorin for my adaptation. So the adaptation is a 6 months, would I call it a course? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to call it, it's a course. So you will go to a school, you know, a Nigerian school. Now let me start. Because this one, so the adaptation is basically preparing you for the exam. Bro, you need that preparation. I tell you, you need that preparation. Simply because in Philippines where I schooled, it was multiple choice. That was how our exams were basically multiple choice. I don't remember doing theory per se. I'm sure we did a few, you know, when you just have to write and write, but it's not like Nigeria. You know, Nigeria, we like theory, write as if you are going to die, kind of thing. So, I remember the first time I saw the licensure exam in Nigeria, I was like, no, I don't think I want to do this. I don't think I want to go through this. Guys, for my whole 4 years in Philippines, in nursing school Philippines, I don't think for once in an exam we were asked to draw anything. But I saw a sample of Nigeria's licensure exam and I was like, the first question I saw was draw a microscopic structure of the kidney. And there I was like, because that was not, they didn't teach me like that in Philippines. I needed, we needed to get used to Nigeria's way of setting questions and all of that. So I was posted to Ilorin. Basically in Ilorin, we had to get several textbooks. There's this particular one I'm trying to remember. There's this particular book that I had to get. The book was very helpful. If I remember, I'm going to check home and then I'm going to write or list down the books that I got. So I'm going to list them in the description. That particular book had like past questions. Bro, I had to, it was like I was reading all over again. Not because I did not know nursing, but because I was not used to Nigeria's kind of question. It was just all new to me. So I had to read like crazy. I had to study. I read to the point that at one point in time my head was just turning on its own. I would sleep and all I could see was every single thing that I had already read. If I felt like I was going crazy, to be sincere. And from home, everyone kept saying, we've spent so much money. Don't disgrace us, so you have to pass this. It was just a whole lot of pressure for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it was a whole lot of pressure. Especially my mom. My mom would call me and be like, "Oh, worry, show ti kawe leni, owó tí bàbá ẹ̀ náà kò ń ṣòwò kékeré o, o gbọ́dọ̀ pass o, kò sí pé o fail exam yìí, but God." In my head, I'm like, this kind of exam, you either pass or you pass. There's no room for failure. So yeah, you have to study a whole lot. In learning, some days they would teach us, some days they wouldn't. Most of it, to be sincere, we had to read on our own. We started the adaptation in January. The exam was in May. I remember May 7, 8, and 9 in 2019. So it was a lot of reading. So the exam is in 3 parts. It's paper 1, paper 2, and then OSCE. You might be wondering, what is OSCE? So OSCE is the practical aspect of it. You could do bed making. They could ask you to do, there are like 12 different stations. You do one practical, you write like a little written exam about the practical that you did, go to the next station, 12 different stations. Yeah, so the first exam, objectives, theory, I think three theories, if I'm right. Yeah, 3. Then second paper, same thing. Then the OSCE, the 3rd day. So basically, this is if you fail paper 1 and you pass paper 2, paper 3, you have to repeat just paper 1. If you fail paper 2, then you repeat just paper 2. So you only have to repeat the paper that you failed. Do you get? After passing that, right? In the results, okay, we finished the exam on the 9th of May. The results came out in June, almost ending of June. They told us, it's gonna take 6 weeks. Bro, it wasn't 6 weeks. After it came out, yeah, we had to do induction. The induction did not happen until July. Ending of July 30, if I'm right. Yes, I think, yes, July 30 in 2019 was when we did the induction. So that's how many months already. I started the process in September, October, November, December, then 7 months. That's already 10 months gone. Then after the induction, we had to do a 1-year internship. Apparently, I feel like, from what I know, this internship, nurses did not used to do this internship before. Doctors used to do housemanship. I think pharmacists used to as well, but not nurses. Anyway, so we had to do a 1-year internship. You would have to be the one to get a job yourself. You get a job. Whenever you get the job is when your internship starts. So for me, I got a job in October. So within July, from July to October, I was basically just doing my own. So that's October to October 2020, 1 year. So after induction, right, they gave us a temporary license. After induction, we're given a temporary license that was just gonna last for a year. It is after your internship that you get your permanent license. So in my case, I finished my internship in October 2020, and that was when I got my permanent license. Your permanent license lasts for 3 years. Your permanent license start counting. You know, I told you we did our induction in June ending. No, July ending. Sorry, the induction was done in July ending. The temporary license we're given started counting from the end of July to the end. From the end of July 2019 to the end of July 2020. And then the permanent license started counting from the ending of July 2020 and it's going to expire at the end of July 2023. Irrespective of if you don't find internship placement on time, that's not their business. Do you feel me? It's not their business. Your license has already started reading. So yeah, basically you get your permanent license after your internship, which totals to, what am I saying, 2 years basically. So I finished school in 2018. I finished school in May 2018, and I didn't become licensed until about October 2020 was when I got my permanent license. That's about 2 years. So yeah, if you're like me, if you studied in a country that doesn't allow you to take the licensure exam, well, prepare your mind that you're coming to spend about 2 years to get your license in Nigeria. Simply because, first of all, a lot of them feel like foreign trained nurses don't know anything. I've had people say to me, oh, where did you school? Philippines. Oh, Ashema Kenini. I've had people ask me, do you know how to use this fig? Just because I schooled abroad. Yeah. People have asked me if I know how to use this fig. This fig. I've been asked if I know how to take blood pressure, bro. So let me just end it here and there. They don't exactly rate a lot of foreign trained nurses. And you just have to I don't want to dive into a different topic of nursing in Nigeria, you know, the way nursing is in Nigeria. You have no idea. You think you know, but you don't. Every single day they shock you with something new and you're like, it's not this, like, life is not so hard. But yeah, I guess another day I'm going to dive into that. We're going to talk about that one. We're going to discuss it. Nursing in Nigeria. It is, well, I swallowed it back. Until next time when we have that discussion, I'm still going to get into it. But yeah, basically I just wanted to give you guys that information because it does not make sense for you guys to have no clue whatsoever. So just prepare your mind. Be prepared. Don't be like me, because I was caught by surprise. You know, I was caught by surprise. I was shocked when I came and I realized that I had to go through a 2 years process. But would I say the internship helped me? Yeah, it did. It helped me to adapt to Nigeria because, bro, it's a totally different world. See, nothing in Nigeria is a totally different world. It's I can't even find the English, but yeah, basically. So I hope this helped somebody. I hope you found this video informative. Excuse me. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me, please make sure to ask your questions down in the comments. Yeah, whatever it is you'd like to ask me about the licensure process, about the examination, about preparing for the exam. Well, I'm here to help you guys. Now that that's done, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Yeah, so see you in my next video. Bye guys.